How's it going, everybody? I am Louis the Average Guy 1983. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video today. Today I have an unboxing for you guys from the Wurkkos company. They sent over the HD05, so I want to give Olivia a very special thank you from the Wurkkos team for sending this over to me for review. I want to be able to talk to you guys about all of the features, all of the specs, and as usual, show you guys a demonstration on how the light works. This is really cool. At the bottom right here where the base is out of the battery cover, it actually has a built-in magnet right here, and I'm going to show you guys how that works. And I think it's very convenient because if you're a PEV rider and you have something that's metal on your electric scooter or e-bike, and let's say you have a problem with your brakes or a problem with your tire and you need some lighting to be able to do this and you're working by yourself, this magnet part is going to definitely help you out as a second hand. And I think that it's a really nice feature to have. This does have 4 lighting options, so I really like that a lot. And I will be talking to you guys about the light features, show you guys how everything works, and go from there. So as you guys can see, this is the box. This is the Wurkkos HD05. It's like a tactical light and it looks really nice. It's actually like some kind of like aluminum finish. It's just like a really nice light. Now if we look at the side of the box right here, you can see the options that it has. You got a maximum lighting output of 3100 lumens. You got a beam of 335 meters. You got a runtime of up to 259 hours, and that depends on the brightest lightest output as well as which LED light feature you're using from the light. And the favorite feature for me is going to be the single wing light, because a single wing light has a rotation of up to 180 degrees, so I really like that a lot. On top of that, that light also has 2 light cooling options, so you have warm light and you have cool light, so I really like that. Right here in the back, let me zoom in for you guys so you guys can see the features that it has. So for the lighting performance here, you're looking at the spotlight, the red light, a floodlight, which is warm, floodlight, cool, as well as UV light. So you got your 4 options of lighting output. So when it comes to your spotlight, which is the top light, you also have stepless dimming for basically all the features except the UV light. For your lowest lighting output for spotlight, you got 7 lumens at 254 hours of runtime. Then you have the option of 950 lumens at 2 hours and 15 minutes, 3100 lumens at 1.5 minutes plus. Now the reason why it's 1.5 minutes plus is because the light gets really hot and it does have a protection feature to turn itself off so that it can prevent overheating and damage. You have the strobe light feature as well as 3100 lumens. When you go to your red light, you have the same stepless feature, which I'll show you guys how that works, and the strobe light. For the stepless dimming, you got as low as 8 lumens at 62 hours and 17 minutes, 50 lumens at 11 hours and 13 minutes, 90 lumens at 3 minutes plus, and your strobe feature of 85 lumens. Now I do wish that they would show the timing for the 3100 lumen strobe and the 85 lumen strobe, but there's no information for the hours, so unfortunately I can't share that with you guys. When it comes to your floodlight, you have 2 color options. You have warm temperature and cool temperature, and stepless dimming for both. So under warm temperature, you get the lowest of 4 lumens of output, and that gives you 259 hours of runtime. And then you also get 180 lumens at 4 hours and 8 minutes, 240 lumens at 3 minutes plus with the stepless dimming. Now for your floodlight under the cool temperature, you get 4.5 lumens at the lowest at 259 hours of runtime, 260 lumens at 4 hours and 30 minutes, and 300 lumens at 4 plus minutes. And again, stepless dimming. Finally, you have your UV light. You have low and high. Low gives you 700 milliwatts, and that gives you about 11 hours and 16 minutes of runtime. And then you have high at 1600 milliwatts at 4 hours and 27 minutes. All right, so if we zoom out a bit and look at the model number, we see that it's HD05. The weight of the LED light is 8.28 ounces, so it's a little bit on the heavy side. It does have a time to fully charge at about 3 hours. You have a USB-C type charging, and the input for that USB-C type charging is 5 volts, 2.4 amp hours at max. So you can definitely get some fast charging out of it. So other than that, we're going to go ahead and zoom out and we're going to start unboxing it and see what we get inside. All right, so let's go ahead and begin with the unboxing. I'm going to remove this sticker here. There we go. Put that to the side, open up the lid, and we are greeted with the little arrow. So let's go ahead and pull this tab out. There we go. There is nothing else in the box, so we're gonna put the box to the side. And right here, it just says to read me. All right, so it says here, press 4 to lock it out after using. Remove the battery insulation paper disc in the bottom before use. So it is, protected to make sure that the battery doesn't run out, so that's nice. I wish electric scooters came with that option, so you don't come, getting your scooter or e-bike with a dead battery. So that's pretty cool. So the last thing you see right here is a welcome to the Wurkkos family, and you can follow them here. So right here in the back, you get your user manual. You get a bag with the lanyard inside so that you can actually attach it to the light. You get a short USB-C to USB-C cable for charging. All right, that's about it for everything there. So now we just get the light out. There's nothing else here, so let's put this to the side. Take the light out of the protective bag. Oh wow, this is actually a little bit on the heavy side, but it feels really good. It feels really good on the hand. Check out this feature, look. That looks very, very nice. Alrighty, ladies and gents, so I did get to charge the battery up, so this way we can check out the features of the charging. So when you charge up the LED light, there is a little clear indicator right here in the middle of this button, and it turns solid red when it's charging and solid green when it's fully charged. So it's pretty cool. So something that I like about this light so far that I was just able to pre-check before I show you guys everything is that the center light right here is the top light right here. If you turn it to the left, you go to UV. UV is this side here. And if we turn it to the right, with the R's at, it's your red light, which is this one right here. And then even if you have the light off, this side light right here turns on just like this. As soon as you open it up, it starts turning on. And what I like about this light is that it has a nice rotation, right? And another cool feature that I like is if you double click the center button right here, let's say you double click it by holding the second click, so it's 1 1 2, hold it, it changes color temperature. Check that out. See that? And if you press and hold the button again, going like 2 clicks, so 1 2 and hold, it changes it back to cool white. I really like that feature. Something else that it does as well is if you quickly double click the button, it'll turn it to its maximum brightness, just like this. And that's super bright in your face. And then press it again by double clicking, and it drops it back down. Now the step feature is by you pressing and holding the button one time right here on the side, and you can see it getting brighter. Press and hold it again, and it turns it lower. And you can actually stop this in between as it's going brighter, so you don't have to have it at its brightness setting. So if you want it like at 50%, press and hold it for a bit and then let go immediately to get it to 50%. And then the same thing to turn it back up all the way, and then press and hold it again to dim it all the way down. This is a really nice feature of this light. I like this light a lot because I feel that this is going to help a lot when it comes to like repairing PEVs. So let me give you guys a demonstration real quick of the magnetic feature and this light right here. Alrighty, so we're going to pretend that this piece of metal here is something important. For example, let's say it's a PEV, that electric e-bike or scooter that you're working on. You need to fix the brakes, or oh shoot, you got a flat or something, right? And you need to have a light to be able to change the flat or fix it, and you don't have anybody to help you except yourself. Well, this right here has a built-in magnet, and the magnet can go like this, and it'll stay put in that spot. And what you can do while you have this on around the tire of the e-bike here is open this up and get your brightness feature on. Press and hold the button to light it up all the way, and now you have lighting so that you can be able to change your brake pads in case it's needed, adjust something on your e-bike or electric scooter, or fix a flat. And you can rotate the light however you like up to this position here. So if your PV is facing in this direction, you can have it facing this way. If it's facing this way, then you can have it facing like this. This is a really nice feature. I like that a lot. Let me show you guys the rest. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the feature of the main light. It works the same way. When you turn it on, you see a green light, and this is your light right here. Okay, so we're going to turn it around this way, and we're going to turn off the lights in the basement so you guys can see this because it's daytime right now. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this good. I turned off the lights and I just have my camera light on so you guys can see this. But if we press and hold the button right here, you can actually get this light to be super bright in your face. See this? This is extremely bright. And then to turn it back down, when it comes to the brightness, press and hold it again, and you can turn it all the way down to the lowest setting. This is a really cool feature to have. If you need to basically like have a super bright feature and you want to do it right away, just double click it. 1, 2, and you get the maximum output immediately. Press it again, double click, 1, 2, and it turns it right back down to the lowest setting. This is a really nice feature. All right, so now we're going to go to the UV feature so we can turn on the light again. Green light, and this is your UV light right here. You can see it there. Kind of gives you a blue haze of a light. Now if you put it on something like this is the lowest setting. Press and hold it momentarily to turn it to the brightest setting, just like that, and that's what it does. Now if you press and hold it, it will give you kind of a strobe type feature, so that's pretty cool. Again, that is the lowest, and then click it and it turns it off. If we go to the red light feature, this is your red light, and this is the lowest feature. So right here we have it at the lowest setting. Double click, you can turn it up to the maximum lighting output. So let's say you're outside in the street somewhere, you're by traffic and you don't want to get hit by a car and you need to adjust something, you can take this light out with you and be able to use this red light feature so people can actually see you. So this is a really convenient thing. So you can go ahead and double click it again to turn it up to the lowest setting, and it also has a step feature. So right here, press and hold the button and you can gradually turn it up, and once it like slightly turns off and comes back on, it stays at the maximum brightness. Press and hold the button again and it turns it down. Click it just one time and it turns off the light. Pretty cool feature, huh? So this is going to be it here for the demonstration when it comes to the light. Let's go ahead and take it outside so you guys can see how it looks like at night. Alrighty, ladies and gents, and now that it's dark, let's go ahead and use the light here. We're going to turn it on at the lowest setting. So you can see right here, we have the light on. This is what it looks like, okay? And if you press and hold the light button, you can gradually see it going up even higher. That's as high as it goes. But this is very, very bright. If we go on over to this side over here, and let's point it up towards the sky, check that out. This light is lighting up the power pole, and that power post that you see there, it's about a good 200 to 300 feet away at least, and you can see it being powered. See, this is a very, very powerful light. We go here next to my wall right here, and you can see the light there. And again, press and hold it, you can dim it down just like that. See that? That's max. Press and hold the button and it'll dim to a very low level, to where obviously if it's too low, you're not going to be able to see that well, but over here you can. And once again, here we go. That's amazing, huh? So let's go ahead and check out the other light. Now we're going to check out the red light. This is a red light at the lowest setting, and as you gradually turn it up, this is the brightest setting. Very nice, huh? Let's turn it back down, and now let's go to the UV light and see how that does. Now UV light is very low, so don't expect too much out of it. There you go. UV light definitely isn't bright enough to like light a distance, but the UV light is used for different purposes. And then finally, we have the bottom light here. So this light is pretty bright as well. And again, press and hold the light button and you can make it brighter. So if we turn it around, that's what that looks like. And then we could turn it down. Now it looks off. Now if I double click the light button and hold it at the second press, we can change the color. Here we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and press and hold the light. And that is what it looks like with the warmer color light. So if we go here, this is what it looks like. That's at the lowest setting. That's at the highest setting. And then to change it back to the other color, double click and hold it. And you changed it back to cool color. And there we go, ladies and gents. This is the light here. Let's go ahead and go back to the basement. Alrighty, my friends, and there you have it. This is the Wurkkos HD05. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested in picking up this light after seeing this video, please be sure to click the link in the description so that you can make your purchase. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have any more questions about the light, please be sure to comment down below. Peace for now, my friends.